What's poppin'? What's happening?
My bad yesterday, man.
What happened?
Another tree fell.
On your
I
house?
sent like on my wires. Like I sent the 95th a video of it. Like it pulled that meter down. Like the last one pulled it, but it pulled it further, but it knocked my internet out.
Oh my gosh. What is happening? Y'all getting a whole bunch of bad weather that way, huh?
Yeah, man, we got all them dead trees back there. It's fall. I came in after the last show I was on to go see AJ. I don't know if I should be talking up here. Should I be talking up here?
I think they can hear you, yeah. we gotta go on.
He
the
basically
parties.
was like, yeah, he was like, I mean, the time that went from 2 hours to 1.
Yes, we're going from 2 hours to 1.
Okay.
So from 10:45 to 11:45.
I missed the damn episode, so I didn't.
Yes, it's okay. yes, we're dumbing down some of the time that was to allow people to get in and things of that sort. But hey, if you don't get in, it's fine. You feel me? And nobody wants to watch a 2-hour-long show. So if we can make it at least an hour, they can skip around into that and get, what they want to get out of it from there. It being long like that is not keeping our with it. So bring down some time.
All right, That's
So
what's
we're
up.
coming here for 15 minutes of music for the first 15 minutes, and after that, take the last 45 minutes and run through
Yeah,
what
I've
we
been
want
here
to talk
since
about.
11:30, man. I was like, damn, what? Something happened? Like
Right, right.
the time changed, and then everybody came. I was just stood here. I went to play the Kaiju City, and then I looked at like in the menu, and I saw 2 people in here. I'm like, well, let me go see. And it was the one
It
in
was
the
them.
front right here.
Hmm.
I was like, shit, let me put the wall up, put some
Right, I
video on. Then
appreciate you. I
hers
see.
came in.
Yeah. Oh, I said, oh shit. I came in on my phone in the back. I was like, oh shit. Okay, he in here already. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Appreciate you for holding it down.
Yo.
What's up, bro? Did you ever
What's
look
up?
at that video?
Man, I just saw it because when you sent it, I was at the gym and I couldn't see it. It wasn't popping up, but I just saw it. So I mean, you ain't have to come into that.
Oh, I'm here. I just not no internet to be here.
What you know, you working it right now. I don't know how you working it, but you working it.
They back. They put us back on.
Okay.
Okay. I appreciate that, man. Like I said, man, if you sending me something, because this app on here be doing what the fuck you want to do, just send me a little caption of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not obligated to be here. I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to even be here with us.
Right, to do this with us. We sure do.
Yeah, but this still y'all shit, man. I gotta respect it regardless. Like, you know what I mean? So I gotta say something.
Well, the way it's looking like it's our shit.
Right, okay.
You're a part of it. Put yourself in there.
Already. It's yours, it's mine, so I'm gonna respect it just like it. You know what I mean? So
I seen the cat.
yeah, you see my
And
raccoon?
I think I seen a raccoon too.
Yeah. I told you, I got them all.
That
back
man ain't
there.
it ain't bullshit.
Yeah, no cap in my rap. Let's see if we can get that cheese.
I need to get like 1 minute of this real quick.
They just they were just giving it up for him too. Not too long ago, the high five dude.
What was the high five dude?
His name is Tony, I think. The dude is singing, the lead singer. They just had an appreciation day for him, I think, 2 days ago.
Okay.
He died from
Yeah.
how would I say, inhaling fumes from an AC.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, our deepest condolences for the family and friends of that
That's
individual. I know that was a whole lot right there to what's the word to use for that, grudge back up like that, to do that appreciation thing, because did he just recently die or he been dead?
No, he been gone for a
Been
minute,
gone,
but
right?
I
Okay,
mean,
I
High
thought so.
Five made a big impact in people coming up. R. Kelly wrote for them. They had some smash hits. So shout
Okay.
out to High Five.
Yep. But it is time. Hello, welcome into Hot 102.3 radio station. We are here again. This is your girl, Dangerously Wild, co-host 95th, and Come On Let Me Be, man, is in the building today. This is June 5th, 2025. We are in the future, y'all. You ever think about the fact that we're in 2025? Yeah, you hear that? Whew, right, that's what I said. And I also said that about some of y'all's weather. Y'all already know what it is. It is time for me to give you your local weather. Now, my local disclaimer, as always, is don't get started with me. I am directional retarded, left, right, north, south, whatever it is. I'm going to give you 20 states, and you're going to stick with it, all right? Or you can go and find it on your own. I'm a sassy meteorologist, okay? I'm a self-renowned meteorologist. Okay, the iPhone made me a meteorologist. And so from that, I'm going to tell you what it's telling me your weather is. Here we go. It says, California is 65 degrees right now, mostly sunny, high 70, low 57. Oklahoma 77, you got a flood watch, high 81, low 67. Texas 85 degrees, mostly cloudy, high 89, low 71. Arkansas 88 degrees, mostly cloudy, high 89, low 72. New Mexico 77, sunny, high 85, low 54. Arizona 66, partially cloudy, high 72, low 44. Tennessee 84, partially cloudy, high 87, low 73. Illinois 71, cloudy, high 75, low 60. New York 87, mostly cloudy, high 88, low 69. Wisconsin 75, partially cloudy, high 77, low 48. Minnesota 77, mostly sunny, high 78, low 53. Ohio 79, cloudy, high 80, low 65. Colorado 66, mostly sunny, high 66, low 51. Hawaii 75, cloudy, high 81, low 73. Wyoming 59, windy, high 62, low 48. Utah 73, cloudy, high 77, low 53. Florida 87, partially cloudy, high 88, low 73. Georgia 77, cloudy, high 81, low 67. Indiana 73, partially cloudy, high 76, low 70. I'm sorry, 68. And last but not least, Kentucky, it is cloudy, it's 80 degrees, high 80, low 66. And that is your news and weather. Oh, my bad, not your news. That is your weather, okay, from the iOS app and Android. If you want to go and check it out in your local area, all you got to do is go and find that local channel on your news station, radar, whatever it is. Turn your TV on. Ain't it like 1 through 10, something like that? I don't watch the news that often, okay, but it's somewhere on there and on your TV, and then your radio does it as well. When you turn it on, they give you your weather and your traffic and things of that sort. But this is brought to you by me, Dangerously Wild, and VRU Life, and the Meta Horizon app, the place that allow us to come and be who we want to be, a kid, a doctor, or whatever it is. You can create and become and make a world to give someone else the experience that you would like to have everyone experience with you here in Meta Horizon World. Download the app on your phone, on your tablets, on your computers, or whatever you want to download it on. It is what it is, okay? Because it can be downloaded in all type of places. And they have $50 million available right now for you to come on in here as a game developer or a game creator to come in here and make mobile games for individuals to play. All right. Now, as we told you before, if you didn't remember, our live streams are being cut down from 2 hours to 1 hour. All right. So now our times are going to be from 10:45 a.m. Pacific time or 12:45 p.m. Central or 1:45 p.m. Eastern till 2:45 p.m. Eastern and 11:45 p.m. Pacific or 1:45 Central. I know you guys know all your times, okay? We'll get it together, all right? Get used to new times. Tune in. If you already got the notifications on, it will be chiming in. Other than that, come on, go host, tell these people what drama do we have today? Do we have more on that Diddy trial? You know, these people want to keep up with it just like everybody else. It's always something.
Well, we just found out that officers are freaks too. Well, Miami deputy cleared after punching a trans woman he took home from the club, claiming he was tricked. Sometimes you got to look up under the hood to see what that transmission looks like. Obviously, he didn't, and he took a transmission home.
Transform.
You got to see what's under the hood. You got to see if the carburetor, the defibrillator, and all that shit is female anatomy. You know what I'm saying? And,
no, you don't. You like what you like, and you knew what you liked was a little weird. It's okay,
Wait,
and if there's
the
stuff,
fucked up part about it is he has to sit there in front of fellow officers and claim and tell his side of the story. Be like, hey, I didn't know. I got her home and it was at him. Did you not check anything? Did you not? I mean, if y'all already in the act of going home, shouldn't you see something?
right?
Something. Yeah, like
You know, you can't just look at the titties and be like, it is what it is. Because if that's your mindset, then you knew what you was doing when it happened. You know, I need some pictures of some date of births, certificates, something
Lord,
that says you was prom queen, but actually a girl.
I mean, most men are touchy
yeah.
feely, anyways. Nothing about you didn't grab nothing.
Well, you got to talk to that officer. But
I
he
don't
was a
know too many
deputy.
people who
And the
don't
fucked
grab
up part is he had to sit there in front of his other deputies and sergeants and sheriffs. And I'm not gay. That's what he had to say.
right.
Said, I didn't fucking know. And you know what? If you're such a gentleman, why are you taking this bitch home tonight?
Oh no, I mean he a
What
gentleman.
kind
He
of
just
officer
didn't know.
you are you that you can't frisk her down good enough to tell what it is?
Why
Well,
didn't
wait a
you
minute.
just? Why don't you pull your badge up? Like I need to frisk you real quick before I take you
Wait a
home.
minute.
Or
So
some
okay,
role
okay.
playing type shit.
How many suspects you done let go into jail with stuff on them because you didn't feel them right?
But wait a minute. He took. What was he? Oh, he was at a bar. You said right,
Yeah, he was at yeah,
and he was enjoying
at a
himself.
club. He was at a
He didn't
club.
care. Just like the one that didn't care when he took that stuff and went in the bathroom when he got to work and fell out beside that toilet. They don't care. I think he probably did frisk it down.
Well, the fucked up part is they have a picture of him in his outfit in his deputy outfit smiling.
No.
Wait. Then they got the next picture of him with his arms folded, pleading his case to these people. Then they got the last one of him behind bars.
Yeah.
So yeah. So if you're a deputy, rookie, sergeant, sheriff, if you ain't married, or if you're flipping and dipping and sneaking and geeking, check under the hood.
Mm.
That's all I'm gonna say because
It ain't just for deputies. It could be for anybody because that's why some
well,
of
I'm
these
talking to the
folks
police right now.
look.
The mother
Hey,
niggas ain't police. I'm talking to the police. You freaky motherfuckers need to be in cuffs, okay? And not because you like that type of shit. Maybe you do like that type of shit. Just lock their ass up. Don't put
hey,
them in no cuffs.
some
They
people
might dance.
imaginations go wild, and certain
Yep.
stuff, some tickles other people's fancy that don't tickle yours. You just can't.
Be tickled that
And the
night.
only reason
You
it's
know what?
like
We
that is
don't
because
know.
it was put into the world with us. So I mean, those folks say they need love too.
Now we don't
And
know what kind of act he was in when he punched the trans lady. Man,
maybe she tried to get him,
Mm.
and that's when it
I
went
wasn't
wrong.
there, so I'm not even gonna imagine
And
this
that's when
shit.
it went wrong.
All I'm gonna
When
say
she
is,
tried to get him, he was like, "Okay, you know what? This is too far for me. Bam! I'm gonna need you to back up. All right, now it was good with me doing it. You can't do it. That's not what I said. No.
mm,
Mm.
You want me to
That's,
do what? Oh no, I'm not doing anything. You gonna do the work. Now you going too far. You trying to get me to do something to you.
so she called him. He called. Wait, I don't even know.
try to
The
turn him
trans
out. Try to
called
turn
him
him out.
Mrs. Officer.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Try
Mm-hmm.
to get him to do what he was doing to him, and
Try
I
to
mean, or
cuff
to
him up.
her. My apologies. You said it was a trans, so it's a her.
Miami deputy.
It
Eh,
wanted
it-
it. She wanted to be reciprocated. Okay, and that's the only reason I
well,
could
well,
think that
this
he
is
would do
this is
that.
this is this is the say all be all. He was cleared after punching a trans woman
Oh wow.
that he
Be-
took home from the club. Now, when you got her home, I mean, what was
You didn't
happening in
hear
that
it.
car?
Nothing was happening in the car, right?
You know, like, mm, are you that lonely, sir? Check under
Gotta
the
be careful out
motherfucking
there.
hood. But if you into that type of shit, don't check under the hood. I don't know.
You still need to tell each other what's going on.
Yeah. Oh
That's what
well.
I feel.
We're gonna talk about some. We're gonna talk about some real shit now. A woman was okay. Well, let me ask you this: you by yourself, you're feeling some type of way. Are you gonna keep it indoors or outdoors?
Keep it indoors.
Mm-hmm. Anybody out there? You, sir? You don't want to answer that one. I got you. You lived a mighty and wild life. I got you.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
for the smart people, you would keep it indoors, but for people like this woman, she was caught vigorously pleasuring herself in the public park during sunrise. They got that shit on body cam. She was tearing that motherfucker up.
They didn't learn from shaming the last woman.
Mm-mm. She was in full mode, gear, fifth, six, going crazy, and then got caught. And the police had to lock her. They let her. You know what the fucked up part is? You know, I be in the gym and I be on that treadmill, and you had to hit this cool down button, right? And
Yeah,
when you hit the cool down button, it slows the treadmill down from how fast you was walking or were running. Um, and it gives you a slow pace. They made her cool down because she was running hot, and then they locked her ass up. The thing was smoking. At the police, they wiped their hands down and put in the back of the car. So indecent exposure, and they said vigorously. What does vigorously mean? They used vigorously. I mean, she was tearing that motherfucker up.
she was getting it.
Yeah. So
They
if
had
you
to know they watching.
yeah, you know how the police is. They gonna sit in the
They got
car, put
copies
their
of that body
binoculars
cam
on.
footage.
Yeah, they like, hold up, is she doing what I? Wait, let her finish. She going to jail.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah, I think she was homeless.
No,
So
you
when
got to
you
do what you
homeless,
got
you
to
got to
do.
live off the land. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So no,
she
I
wasn't
do
trying
not
to do
fault
it
that lady for
outdoors.
trying to bust a nut in the park during the sunrise. Maybe that's her ritual.
That was her indoors right there.
You know how some ladies like to have sex when it's raining outside on Tuesday. It's some weird shit they say. You
Mm-hmm.
know, she likes to do it when the sun rises in the park. Not mad at you. I'm just saying it's different ways of doing this. Okay, so tattooing. How do you all feel about tattooing? What is your thing on tattooing?
I
Oh
love
no,
them.
I ain't got none.
I got one.
Mm.
AJ, you got a tattoo, man? I'm gonna
He's
take that as a
busy.
yes. Take that as a yes.
Yeah, he
All
talking,
right.
but he muted.
When is
Yeah.
it too extreme? What's the
Oh, that,
extremest tattoo you think could a person could have?
All over their body.
I mean, I done seen an eyeball. I done heard about the genitals. I don't really know what else you can do beyond that.
Okay, well, wasn't worth it. I quote. A chick gets her eyeball tattooed and goes blind in one eye. Now she
Yeah.
got one eye yellow and one eye black. And I'm thinking the eye that's black is
Mm-hmm.
gone.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what she wanted.
Yeah, so I don't know how. I know
Why would you tattoo your eye?
some
That's
people are
crazy.
into pain. Pain gets them off.
So you got it in your eyeball?
She could have got something else in her goddamn eyeball, but she decided
That
to get
is
that.
some crazy shit.
Yeah.
You could have got it lasered, like everybody has been doing to get it
Like,
lighter
let
and
me ask you
different
this
color
question, ma'am.
before you got it
Ma'am,
tattooed.
ma'am, can she claim disability for that?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
That's like a self-inflicted gun wound.
Yeah, you
Right.
did that on yourself.
You did that. Yeah, you did that. Yeah, no, that wasn't an accident.
Can't draw an
That
applause
was
for quitting.
Mm-mm.
that was more of a like I say, it's extreme. It's to the point.
Over the top. Cause what?
It's
The
unnecessary.
what? Who the what? What tattoo artist sat there and did that? You going to jail.
Yeah, that nigga, he didn't
That
know
should
what
be
he
illegal.
was
You
like.
should not
Shit,
be
this
able to tattoo somebody's goddamn eyeball. What the fuck is you doing?
first off,
Goddamn
I think
contact.
she came in there like, "Who's tattooing?" And the new guy was like, "I am. I want you to tattoo my eyeball." He was like, I
No.
don't know."
Did you go to school for that?
And she was like, "I want you to tattoo me
How you get the eyeball? How you get your eye to stay looking straight at him while he was stabbing you in it?
with ink."
The fuck?
What you think was gonna happen to your eyeball?
Ah,
She might well just take that motherfucker out and put a plastic one in there.
My nerves is bad. They're just, oh my gosh.
Can she get that lasered from her eye, or
What?
would that shrivel her out?
That eye gone. She did that.
It's something you don't want to play with.
Because why would you do that? Why would you do that? Hey, let's get off the woman with the eyeball because it's giving me the creeps. Okay, it's making my veins crawl real bad, real bad. Let's get on to the fact that did you know that there is a sign language for when you're being kidnapped that you can do with your hands in your car or out your car window or in the rearview mirror or whatever, so other people can see?
No, I didn't know none of
Did
that.
you know that? I didn't know that either. Apparently, there is 4 different things that you do. I can't do it in here because our hands aren't going to do it. But wait a minute. Well, one of them is you ball your fist up. The other one is all 4 fingers are up. Your thumb is inside inward. I can't even make you do it. In your palm or whatever. So you do the palm with your thumb inside of it first, up and out the window. Then you ball it up. Then you point inside, and then you pet do this to tell them to come. So I don't know what that means exactly.
I'm gonna think it's a kid playing out the window.
The officers know to look for it apparently.
And what if you accidentally do that, and then now y'all on the family vacation, and the kids doing that shit, and everybody pulled up? Like, you fucked up the vacation, little Jimmy. You shouldn't stay in the hotel the whole damn time. Just somebody trying to kidnap your bitch ass and rape you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. I don't like you nowhere. I'm only here because of your mama.
That's terrible.
Weak.
I didn't know it was a universal code, but obviously the police know, and that's good because
it saved a teenage girl.
And why they don't?
That's
where
great.
They
That's
teach
great.
People at like where do we learn?
Apparently TikTok and something else has been teaching them this. A teenage girl was saved from a alleged kidnapper thanks to a hand signal. And so the what I showed you, she was doing it on the side, outside of the window. Somebody was in the back seat of the car or something. She was doing it on the side of her shoulder or something, and the cops are seeing it. Shit. And she had put her hand out the window to do it, and they ended up trailing the car to a gas station. So yeah. And it made the a cop ended up was behind close to him and seen her doing it.
Yeah, I ain't gotta worry about that shit. Anybody finna kidnap my ass. I'm gonna beat the shit out their ass.
You don't think they'll try?
They gonna be screaming for the police to help them. What do you say? If you see me in the woods fighting the bear, help the bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly what the fuck gonna happen. So for people like me, you don't have to worry about that. But you never know. Just learn the universal code signals, and you can too save your asshole for another day.
Bro, why they remind me of this lady? She did this video. She came. She was like, "Hey, everybody, look at this." She had a Audi or whatever. It was a white Audi. I don't know if I was on TikTok or what I was watching, but she popped up, little light skinned girl. And she was like, "Why I come out here to my car and this was back here behind my tire?" So it was like a paper tissue roll or something behind the seat. I mean, behind the tire. She's like, "What they put this right here for? I know somebody was trying to trap me to do something. What they was trying to trap me to do? They was trying to get me, huh? Get me to bend over so they could stick dick all over my ass. Who would be doing it? I'm
What?
like, what the fuck, bro?
That's wild.
The comments were wild. They was like, "Hey, your imagination is wild as hell. Does that happen to you before? Like, why would you say that? Why is that what you thought of? What about the paper towel roll behind your wheel?"
They
Now,
just
what if
finna
that was an
rob you and
accident?
nothing
Somebody
there.
just dropped the shit by accident, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden she making this false claim. But then again, you have to be precautious because if anything is around your car that you didn't leave there, like in the door handles, if you got some type of cotton or tissue or something, you touch it and
Right.
it gets into your system, then you get woozy, and the motherfucker they pull up on the side of you, pull you out the car, and then put dick up in your ass, I guess. Um, so yeah, so you do have to be precautious about what happens.
Oh my god.
I guess she said that because it was literally somebody had stuffed the paper towel roll under her tire. It wasn't like it had just rolled under there from nowhere. It looked like it had been put there. She said she on her way. What? Who?
Yeah, so it's you ever
What?
been on a boat?
Nah.
I don't think I want to be on no boat either. Well, these people were having the time of their life on this boat. I'm talking about screaming, yelling. You know, it's a vibe. Drive the boat, Casamigos.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was all good till the boat started sinking.
Damn.
And you know, black people can't swim. Not unless you went to the YMCA when you was younger.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of us didn't. And for those who did, you had a bad experience because somebody yelled at you because you couldn't doggy pedal. So you said, fuck
Mm-mm.
something. Well, these people, I don't want to send a RIP or anything because they ended that video kind of quick. But yes, they were having the time of their life on a little bitty boat, a couple big backs, a couple little backs, and the boat sank.
Somebody made it. If they got the video.
So, it's always one person. Have you seen 300? When that one dude, he was like, I want you to go back and tell a story. He said, you don't want me to fight Leonidas? No, I want you to go back and tell the goddamn story. We
That's
finna
him.
die. Yep.
Cameraman never dies.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
Well, the cameraman is the best motherfucker in the world because they catch everything, you know. So what I'm saying is, if you're on a boat with big backs, little backs, medium backs, whatever, the cameraman is the only person who's gonna survive. The rest of you niggas gonna die. So
Speaking of,
go ahead. What you got? What you
fucking
got?
cameraman, fucking you know A24 Studios.
Mm-mm. What's that?
They did like Hereditary and I can't think of them other movies. They did a bunch of good movies. The Whale with Brendan Fraser.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, it's a big studio. They hot.
Okay.
But they just did a deal the other day with Meta to where they're gonna start making some actual real VR movies, like some full length. You don't look impressed.
No, I'm
but
not.
I got something.
Because that's what the fuck I be doing to this motherfucker. What the fuck?
But
Meta ain't said, but Meta's. Let me shut the fuck
I
up.
know, I know. But
Let me
look,
shut-
this maybe
I'm
this
listening.
will help you. Maybe this, maybe you'll like this. They also just did. I don't know which branch of the government, but it's with the defense. You know, they're gonna make some headsets for them, for the military. And what the plan is that whatever operating system that the military uses for their headsets that Meta makes down to us. So they have scrapped the Quest 4 and they're only focusing on the
Damn.
puffing. Yeah. Yeah, the Quest 4 has been scrapped.
What?
Yeah, you know?
Oh, I know it was scrap.
Yeah, scrap. It's scrap.
Damn.
So only one that's going right now is the Operation Puffin, which is supposed to be the Quest Pro 2.
The Quest Pro 2. Ain't that a bitch?
That's some BS.
But I mean we're gonna get better power. We're going for better power and a smaller headset.
Well, I guess I'm somewhat here for it. Um, but somebody been watching something. You know what I'm saying? To come in
Uh-huh.
here, want to make these. Somebody been watching some. Somebody owe me some money. I'm trying to figure out why I ain't got no motherfucking money. That's
Well,
what the fuck I'm trying to
it
figure out.
started with I can't think of the guy's name. That whoever just did the Minecraft movie, but he was talking about how they want to make more VR movies because that's like the best format to actually watch 3D. Like
Why ain't
instead of
this
going
a
to a theater and
bitch?
put on glasses and everything. Yeah, so like the partnership is with A24 and Disney. I don't know how I forgot them. I really like
You
talking about
know
Disney, but
what? I'm not mad at you at all. You just reporting the news like I
I
do.
know,
You know,
I know.
Damn it, I'm
it's
But
mad.
I'm just letting you know that as you know, we up and coming, and these are
mhm.
bigger established, but you know, we feed the big bird and the crumbs drop to everybody else, and we reap the rewards. It's the same thing with the military upgraded headsets. Like right now, we still stuck on what is it, the Snapdragon 2. So these headsets, they still kind of limited on the 3 or the 3S. But if we can get military grade, leftovers, what they don't
Right,
want,
right,
yeah,
right.
we gonna come in strong. We might can be able to compete with a, PSVR 2, or whatever the next one is that's coming out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first here.
Mm-hmm.
We are officially the
They are
bottom of the
making
barrel.
meta movies and putting us out of business.
They definitely not doing that. They can try, but they're not doing that.
They gonna need a motherfucker like me. Listen, you guys, whoever the fuck you are, studios, you gonna need me.
Hmm.
Look me the fuck up. Look her the fuck up. Look all us the fuck up. We know
Yeah,
how to
because
do
they
this shit.
they don't know that part. Like they just know what they want to make, but they're not here to
You know
really
what they
see it.
did, right? They did a mass search for meta movies, meta content, and they
Yeah.
watched us. I know y'all watched us. I know y'all listening to us. That's
Uh-huh.
okay. Hear this.
Mm.
Your days are numbered.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm finna bring something out that ain't none of y'all gonna be able to fuck with.
Mm.
All right. I am not mad anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We cool.
Hey, speaking of when you was talking about Florida too, I don't know much about it, but I was gonna ask y'all, did y'all see about the woman that killed her 6-year-old trying to give her the exorcism?
Mm-mm. What?
God damn.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it said something about the his school had been looking for him for about a week. And so they called the CPS and the police and everything. And so they went out to the house and the woman let him in and everything. And she was like, he back there in the back. She been waiting on him to come back to life, but he
What?
been dead. Yeah, yeah, man. So I
Did,
don't know
did,
what they.
did she know it ain't the movies, right? Oh, that shit only happened in the movies. I done watched enough exorcism movies to know that yes, they will wait until the person come back. But I watched the new ones where the person don't come back.
Yeah, he don't. She must don't got no subscription service to see no movies because he been sitting in there for a week.
That's sad as hell.
Yeah, it is, man.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Wow.
I know, man.
It took them 6 days to decide to want to figure out what the baby had and it's been missing and the mama ain't been answering. And I know they've been calling to try to do their check-ins like they do with everybody else harassing them.
I mean, that's Florida. They different out there.
Lord have mercy. Poor baby.
Yeah.
And then, so what does she think the school was doing to them is what I want to know.
Nah, the school was looking for him. He was at
No, I'm
the
saying,
house
what
with
did
his
she
mom.
think that the school was doing to him that she needed to put an exorcism on him?
Oh, they didn't go into why she felt she needed to give him an exorcism. She just did it at the house. That's all.
That's what she
I
told
heard so
them?
far. Yeah.
And
She
how
said
did she
she
give him
had
exorcism?
no
By doing what?
explanation yet. Who knows? Who knows?
No.
Salt water.
No, I'm trying to figure out, what did she do to him?
Salt water.
Did she set the baby
I
on
don't know,
fire?
but
Did
I
she
know,
drown him? Did she
She
usually
suffocate him?
fed that little nigga salt water and the holy, all that other shit.
well, you know,
She hit him with the
in
Bible a
traditional
million
exorcism,
times, okay?
they
And
starve
yelled
him.
at him.
They starve him?
Yes, they
Yeah,
do.
they usually they tie them down so they can't leave because they think they're gonna do something to them, and they basically don't give them nothing.
They don't kill nobody. They shouldn't kill nobody.
No, well,
No, if you don't eat and drink,
entity shits
Not
and
for
pisses on
6 days.
itself and it harms
I
itself.
don't know.
It bites itself.
It might
It
might
does
have been
other
some extra
things.
going on for
You
sure.
know, it cuts itself.
That's what I'm saying, right? What's happening? Was it
I'm gonna
something
tell you
really
exactly
wrong
what
with the
happened
baby?
too. The
We don't
baby
know.
said some personal shit to that lady that only that lady would know. That she had a train ran on her back in the day, and she punched that baby. Talking about that's the demon.
That's not. I'm not laughing. I'm muting my mic.
That, you know what? Yeah, I need to stop.
Mm.
I watched too
Lord,
many exorcism movies to know that's the type of shit that happens.
Yeah, they do. I
that
didn't
is
even think they have it like
crazy.
that, man. But yeah, it's kind of world we in right now.
Oh my gosh. Prayers for the loved ones of that baby and her because something was mentally wrong with her and nobody knew it apparently. Because if you did, you should have never left that baby with her like that, knowing that she was mentally not sitting up there by herself to be able to, function with a child. That's not okay. Like,
That's not the first time that has happened because a lady not too long ago chopped her kids up and put them in the freezer and claimed that they were evil.
right, was trying to kill one of her other kids or something like that. She told them, right, wasn't it?
Some
I forgot.
Want to fly by?
Oh my gosh, man, that is wild. But we have wild things happening in the world right now. We got to make sure that we maintain a united front in something. All right, now people. So watch out for your people. If you see signs of things that may be wrong, just abnormal with them, don't overlook it and be like, oh, they're just crazy. They may be crazy. I mean, don't call them crazy. They might have mental health issues for real. All right, so you should really get them looked into and get them some help, whether it's you or by professionals or whatever it is. Let's detain these people so that there's not more harm done to others and themselves. Like, stop overlooking it and thinking it's okay that they'll be all right. That's what we do a lot of the times. We play a lot. We think everything is just drink something or eat something, they'll be all right. No, something else wrong with them.
So you mean like Haley Berry?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I don't even know what to say about
she
that.
got problems.
So they basically saying Something about Ben the Don response after DDG says Haley isn't mentally fit to raise Hollow, claims she tried to end it all over two different women that he was supposed to be with. And not only that, old footage has surfaced of DDG in distress, worried as Haley Bailey demands DDG to get off of the stream, off of his live stream, because she has a knife in her hand and she doesn't know exactly what she's going to do with it. And he filed full custody claims saying that Holly tried to harm herself and their child. And not only that, they have text messages of her saying she wants to kill herself because he isn't paying any attention to her, and he's always streaming and all this other shit. So it's documented that she wants to take her life right now, and wants to give the baby away to somebody who's more suitable. So I think we have to understand the postpartum shit plays a big part into pregnancies. I'm pretty sure some women look at these little motherfuckers like, I wish I never had you. And it's probably just not, it's some psychological shit. Maybe you were already offset. Maybe you're not. But a lot of women go through that. I don't know how long that lasts for, but maybe that's what she's going through. And then again, maybe that's just her. You gotta do some background check before you lay down with these people now.
Yeah,
Slow motherfuckers is
definitely.
winning. Yeah, slow motherfuckers is winning. Slow motherfuckers look good. Slow motherfuckers do good until you get into their vicinity and you be like, I never knew.
It's more than
I had to
just
leave.
checking under the hood.
Yes, it is. I had to leave a slow motherfucker, man. I had just met her and everything was cool. She had a little girl, you know what I'm saying? Everything was cool. And then I get to her crib and she lives at a retirement home place. I'm like, how the fuck you get in here? I
Oh
didn't know it
man.
was a retirement home building until I seen all the old folks outside in wheelchairs and shit talking about, she got another one. I'm like, what the fuck they talking about? I wasn't paying no attention. Then we go upstairs, you know, really ain't get a chance to do what we were supposed to do as grown up because it's kind of weird. But she had an episode on me,
Oh.
you know, and it was late. It was like 2:30 in the morning, and she just had a fucking episode. And I tried to talk her down, and I was like, never again. Then, the morning came up, and she was okay. She was like, can you give me 1 second? And she was doing her daughter's hair. Her daughter was cool, little girl, cool. And she was like, I'm finna talk to my therapist real quick. I said, cool, go ahead. She go in the other room, talk to her therapist. In my mind, I'm already checked out. I was waiting
Yeah.
on the bitch drop me off, so I ain't got to spend no more extra money for this Uber. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what she said she was gonna do. Then she comes out the room and she's like, remember when I told you my therapist? I'm like, yeah. She's like, it was my psychiatrist. I said, oh shit.
Oh yeah. See you.
Then she
Extra
just, after
pro.
she said that, she started yelling at the baby for no damn reason and yanking us. I said, man, here I go. Hey, you ain't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? She's sitting down. You trying to do her hair. It's 6 something in the morning. You got to take her to school about 7. So she don't never listen. I'm like, you want to stay here? You can stay here until I get back. And then she didn't want to tell them people she worked. So she would hide her uniform in her book bag. This is all one night, y'all. I wasn't saying that no longer. It's all one night. And I told her no, because all you have in this bitch is noodles. I don't want to stay in a place where all I can eat is noodles. And you have a psychiatrist. And more of the story is I got out. Some people can't.
Yeah.
She had a nice body and everything. That don't mean shit. Slow motherfuckers is winning. Watch who you have babies with. You'll soon regret it.
Watching who you have babies with. Watch out for these flood watching tornado watches that are happening across the Midwest and going towards the east side of the U.S. Right now, I'm looking at some videos and footage of Oklahoma, and this rain is oh my gosh, like the trees, the amount of water it is accumulating out here. I'm seeing where all of those flood watches and things are happening, but the way the sky looks like a tornado would be accumulating inside of it. And that seems to be for a couple of different places that I was looking at on the weather system earlier, where it was saying that at. And the wind was doing it. Ohio, isolated thunderstorms. We had, where else was we had? Go up here. Flood watch, Oklahoma City. Okay, so in between Oklahoma and Ohio at this moment, that's where this is looking pretty dim. Y'all watch out for that. I don't know what this random weather is. I said something about the weather earlier. I was telling you guys. But he was just saying something about another tree fell on his house and knocked his stuff out the wind, and the tornadoes is coming. I thought this was summertime and you're supposed to be outside with the sun and the heat exhaustion, but
It's called HARP.
What's that?
Yeah.
Artificial weather.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, when we get off here, I teach you more about it.
HARP. Yeah,
HARP,
so y'all look that up.
Put it on, man. Put on.
Also, before we leave, my controller did. All right, well, somebody hit the horn for me.
Which one?
NBA. It's about that time. We're down our final two. The number 4 seed Pacers versus the number 1 seed the Thunders tonight, 5:30 p.m. Pacific time is that's us. So that happens in a few hours. So what would that be? Eastern. That'd be what? 8:30 Eastern time. Game 1 starts tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy. It threw me off because I ain't never seen this one before. It threw me off. But yes, number 4 seed Pacers, number 1 seed Thunders. Go at it. It is going down. Who y'all got?
I ain't got nobody because I don't know nobody.
I don't know.
What about you, AJ?
I want to see somebody. I don't know. I don't really like neither one of them, honestly.
I'm going for the Thunder because I'm still in that. Thunder never was like one of my favorites because they used to be Seattle Supersonics before they were Oklahoma Thunders. And I was a fan of KD for a very long time. Russell, James Harden, Ibaka, Serge Ibaka. Not Kendrick Perkins, though. I hated playing the video game, and Kendrick Perkins had to come in to be my fucking center because he fucking sucked. How did you get there? Yes, he's better than all us. He's not better than them niggas in the NBA. So that's all that matters. Anyway, I'm rooting for my Thunder. That's what I'm rooting for.
Disrespect.
And, yes, tonight will be the night. Could somebody hit the yo button for me? Damn, that's some bullshit.
Tonight will be the night to die for you.
Hit the fuck yo. Thanks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my battery is dead. So what have we learned tonight, today, this morning? Change your batteries. Check your car batteries. Check your smoke detector batteries. Check them all. You'll be like me.
Teach your kids the sign language safety. So when someone is trying to take them and they have some type of way to hand signal someone outside of the vicinity or the cops anywhere near them, they know the code to say, "Help me."
If you talk like that all the time, I couldn't take it. I swear to God, I couldn't. I'm sending the code right now. Help me. Fuck away from her. Help me. We also learned that ships do sink. If you partying too hard on the ass boat. We learned that mental health is a motherfucker and everybody goes through it. And if you're gonna kill yourself, don't kill yourself because you have a lot to live for. So make sure you make the right decision for yourself. Help is just around the corner. You just ain't asking for it. Only cowards take the easy way out. Remember that. Yes, you coward ass nigga. Don't do it. toughen the fuck up. Go to the gym. Do some push-ups. Clean the kitchen or something. Do something, motherfucker. Don't kill yourself. I don't know if that was the right message. I don't know if I'm the right messenger, but that is the message. Okay?
No. It is live, laugh, love.
And don't tattoo your eyeball because you'll go blind. I'm out.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
This is Hot 102.3 radio
station.
Peace. No autograph. Down walking. Y'all get it. Thank you. Lay up.
What up, AJ?
All right.
I can't even turn around like my neck broke. Thank you. We'll be seeing you guys today, right? Thursday, right?
Yeah.